Hey guys, it's New Year's Eve. Everybody else is out partying, but I think I'm gonna spend the night trying to get this clutch installed, clutch pedal, and the master cylinder, and see what else I can get finished. So let's get started. So it's pretty tight under here. Obviously there wasn't an existing clutch pedal, but I think that placement will work just fine. And I'll just have to cut the bottom portion of the pedal off of the clutch pedal so it has a full range of motion without hitting the floor. So I'm just gonna mark off where I need to cut my hole for the master cylinder, and also the bolt holes there. Mark the outline too. It looks like it's a little bit crooked here, so might have to reposition it. So of course nothing just ever works, so I ended up having to cut the clutch pedal, which I didn't videotape, and I ground off all the paint. Now I'm figuring out the right angle because it was hitting the floor before it was completely depressed. So I need to figure out the best place for it. And it looks like that's gonna be right there. Let's see. Yep, gives us plenty of room. And in relation to the other pedals, it looks good. So I think that's a good place right there. Hopefully that clamp doesn't move. And now let's weld this thing up. Let's see if that works. Well, it seems to line up pretty good with the rest of the pedals. Perfect. Full range. Doesn't hit anything. So now I'm going to take it back off, clean it up, and paint it, and then put it back on. That took way longer than it should have. Okay, so what I just welded up made absolutely no sense. So I'm just going to continue mindlessly welding until something does work. So here we go. Away from them, and no one can see me now. I'm miles above you, don't care what they're seeing below, 'cause I'm miles above. Let's see if she works. Go press the pedal. Now I have to watch the video to see if it actually worked. Alright, now that the throttle's done. Now that the throttle's done, I'm going to see if I can use the automatic shifter on the column to hook up the four-wheel drive linkage on the transfer case. It's so close to just touching each other. So I'm just going to mock it up with some...
This is where I lose my mind. Please stand by.
Just going to mock it up with some vice grips and see if it works. And if it does, I'll make up something permanent and get it hooked together. So let's check it out. Okay, so I actually redid what I showed you in the video. I took off that piece of steel and I just hooked the linkages right up together with a vice grips, and pretty sure it just works, which is pretty cool. So we've got 4 low, which we're in right now, neutral, which actually shifts to neutral, and then 2 high, which actually shifts to 2, and 4 high. And that's the question. I need to go down there and see if it actually shifted into 4 high on the transfer case. It might not have. It feels like it did. I think it does. So I'll check that out right now. So I came down here. Can't push it back any further, so it's fully going into all the gears, which is sweet. So now, let's see if I can hold all this up. Get out of my face, buddy. Hey. Got a beagle right in my face. Buddy, Bill. As you can see, the linkages meet right up. So now, I'm just going to weld a plate on this transfer case shifter that goes all the way to the back of the adjustment on the steering column shifter. So that way there's some adjustment, and I'll just put a bolt or 2 through there and hook it up that way.
Well guys, that's it for this update. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and next update we should be pretty close to getting this thing on the road.